curry quinoa with tomatoes and chicken. Let's try it out. It's cooled down because of the tomatoes and the chicken. Chicken, quinoa, tomato. It's good. Not cool power, but Koo. K-O-O power. We got some hot rodders. We're outside in Tucson, and I'm going to unbox this. These are lights. You saw us put them on there. Pretty soon I'll show them for you. They take batteries. It's only battery, which I'm not that fond of, but they're worthy lights. It's like cool power. Really nice for if you're outside, if you live in a house or you're boondocking, it doesn't matter. These are going to be great for you. Because you can do, I like to have USB fairy lights, but this is kind of nice actually. Just, you can take it anywhere and you don't have to drag out a power bank, right?
True.
Yeah. So this is what. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Christmas is coming.
It's just, this is what's in the box. Manual. Probably the only reason it's this thick is because there's a lot of different languages, right? Right. The lights. Remote. And here's the box. And I do like this. Let me show you on this box. It's got all the different modes right there. That is so helpful. On, off, and then you've got all these different numbers that coincide with this. Look at the sunset over there. Arizona. Abby's barking. These lights are, looked them up, they're roughly around like $12 to $15. There's a couple different types. But they look, I really like these because you saw how easy it was to put this up between our rigs, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. And you could just have, it's like an instant party, isn't it?
I like it.
I know, me too. And if you were out boondocking, you could actually, if you're out by a tree, just wrap it around the tree. I mean, that would be perfect. And then you can take them down when you're done. So I do like these. I haven't used them for the long haul. I don't know how long they last, But as far as fairy lights go, I think my fairy lights that I've been using have lasted a long time now, months. So, and if you're in a house, hey, yeah, pretty nice. I like these. Scary. Okay. Well, let me use this for some better lighting also. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Sticks right to the... There we go. That's our lantern. ThruNite, the lantern. I've already done a review on that one. But we want to talk about these flashlights. I know, more flashlight reviews. The reason we want to talk about these lights again, these flashlights, is because we have decided that these are the best for boondockers in quartzite, when you guys come to quartzite, because of the size and what else?
Well, and the brightness of that little light is just amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And the distance that light shines is, I wish I knew the number right off the top of my head, but I don't, but it's very, very far.
Yeah. Another thing too is this clip. It's a two-way clip. That means that you can put something in this way or you can put something in this way. It's a two-way clip. So this is this clip here would go on your hat, or on if you had a hat, and it would go on there. So you don't need a headlamp, because we're going to be out there enjoying the fire ring and having a campfire. But you're going to have to walk back to your rig in the dark, and you don't want to fall. And let's see the one that you've been carrying.
Well, and the other way that...
And it's lightweight.
And it's because that clip goes two different ways, that it attaches to my pocket very easily. And if you want to use it as a headlamp, it attaches to the bill of your cap very easily.
Yeah, we'll take it out. Let's compare these. They're both small. This one is a W1, a BSS W1. This one is a T1. They just sent this to us. And they're very similar. I think the T1 is a little bit bigger.
It is.
But they both put them on the, they both stick onto, yep. They both have the magnets. Okay, and let's just do a comparison. So either one, this is a T1. If I hold it and press it, I'm going to get the Firefly, and that is an awesome light. Put it in and press it. Yeah, look. So that's the same. Click it off. Now just click it once. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm going to hold mine. I'm going to press it. It will go up one, but it goes gradually. Look at that. Yours, when you hold it, what happens? It just, it jumps there.
It cycles through the different intensities.
And now I'm holding it again, and it's going back down. This is awesome. I kind of like the T1. Of course, you like your W1.
I do.
You know. Now, if I double click, turbo. Oh, turbo.
Can we put them side by side on your rig there?
Let's see. Yeah, turn that over.
Is that where it should be?
Yeah. Okay, so I got mine here. You got yours there. There we go.
Yours is brighter, there's no question. The T1 does have more intensity, a brighter light than mine.
Actually, yeah. Starting to feel it's starting to feel warm.
Well, with the turbo on, it will.
Yeah, yeah.
They say that you shouldn't use the turbo for any more than 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah. Why would you need that? Unless you were So maybe you wouldn't really need the turbo unless you were going to like intense, like you were working on your car. You just had to find something in there or looking for a mouse or something. I don't know. Yeah.
And if it's after dark and someone is trying to get in your face, you turn one of these on turbo and direct this at that person's eyes, and they're going to be blinded.
I know, yeah. And then, of course, if you turn it on and then you triple click, it's got the strobe. Seniors, it's hard to triple click. You know, our hands get a little stiffer and the fingers get a little shorter, and
the arthritis gets a little stronger.
You know, so triple clicking for nomads, don't make us triple click. You know, maybe have a regular cycle through.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is, and then, okay, so I'll put this here. So this is it, and I think that these are worthy. That's why I'm doing a review. That's why ThruNite, THRU, you'll see it right there. You'll see their name. They are a good company, and I've mentioned them before. I'm not getting paid to do this. They sent me a flashlight. That's what they did. They sent me 2 flashlights and a lantern over there. Look at that lantern is so cool. I reviewed it, but I can leave a link for the lantern too. That it's a good company. They thought this out. They're easy to work with. For me, as somebody as a YouTuber, they're easy to work with. I can only imagine they're going to be easy for you to work with also.
I think they make very sturdy, custom quality products. Both of these housings, I believe, are aluminum. So if you drop this thing, it's not going to hurt it unless it breaks the end cap, of course, the where the light bulb is. But it's going to take a beating. I've been carrying this for about a month. It's in my hip pocket here on my shorts, and I love it. It comes in handy, and it's always right there for me to use.
And I will mention, he's a flashlight. There are flashlight geeks out there. He's one of them. And he really likes it, so.
There is absolutely no way that I would want to carry a mag light instead of this. And this provides more lighting than a mag light. It's unbelievable. So this is the way to go as far as I'm concerned. It's a great little light.
Yeah. So now let's get a better view of our little party we got going on here. fairy lights that you saw that we had on last night, and I put them in a baggie. That way they can, stay nice. They're too hard to fit back in the box. But the real test is going to be, we all remember our Christmas lights, trying to undo these Christmas lights. So I've had these in here. I want to test out to see how easy it is going to be to get these back out. So what I did was, oh yeah, look at it, looks pretty easy. What I did was I did like this. One, I just put it one on top of the other. But now I'm thinking that maybe to wrap it around a piece of cardboard would be the best. Let me see if I can find some cardboard. Well, Paul is kind enough. He loves Raisin Bran, and he cut the side off of it. He gets them at Costco. They're huge. So I'm going to try this. And I want to start with this side, yeah. So there we go. We'll see how this... I think this would be better, because we all know the Christmas light situation. We spend too much time trying to figure out the Christmas light thing. And if we want to put these up quickly and make them if we want to make it fun, yeah. Let's see. These are coming apart pretty good. There we go. Now, what I want to talk about today is adding new things into my van. As you've seen, I bought a few things and I've had some people send me things to review. Well, that means there's more stuff in my van. Oh yeah. And I don't like to stuff things in there. I don't want to carry things that I'm not going to use. Yeah, these came apart nice. I do like these. We took the batteries out. We'll put them in when we need them. No sense in leaving them in there. Now this is the end. I'll put this. There we go. Oops. There we go. Raisin Bran. Okay. Yes, that will fit in there. Okay, so what else did I put in here? They sent me another LED lights. They're exactly the same. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave these in the box. And I won't pull these out until I actually need to use them. But it would be fun to string up a bunch of them. Or even when we're out, to put it, when we're out boondocking, if there's a tree nearby, we could wrap it around the tree. If we wanted to have a get together. Yeah. And this is, yeah, the lights, the remote, and the battery pack. These lights will definitely be useful for nomads. And then one of the reasons that I mentioned is that they do take batteries. It'd be nice to have both, that you could do battery or battery or USB, but these are still worthy for nomads and definitely great for houses. But what I also have in here are extra fairy lights for my van. Sometimes they can go bad, and color changing lights. Yeah. This is USB. Now, what I do, as I mentioned, if you get this kind, you can get them on the Amazon. I'll leave a link. What I do is I take black Gorilla Tape and I put it, this is the clicker. And what I do, but I always use the remote anyways. I don't really use the clicker. I use the remote. And what I do is I put the tape here and here. And I put a couple layers on. Because this bending is where it goes bad. I've been using fairy lights for 5 years now. This connection here, this keeps bending, and then it breaks the connection in here. So by having the tape on there, it stops it from bending right there. And if you can see, here's the one that I use here. This is what And these have lasted a long time now. I have Gorilla Tape that I wrapped and wrapped, and then I took one that I just put here and around so that this cannot bend. It's been lasting a long time. So it does, I do know for a fact that does work by doing that. Now here's another, these fairy lights are the ones I have up here. The string that goes, and it does have a battery pack. This is USB or battery. And it does have a different remote than the other ones. You'll know we're used to using the battery packs that go with these, or the remote. This is different, so make sure you keep your hands on these. Here's where this, I can put batteries in here, or I can use USB, and I do have a USB that goes, what it does is it goes in here, and then you click it in. We all have these. You can just use anyone. I think it came with it, and I don't know why it's not in there, but yeah, we all have those, and then it's USB, it goes in there. This is the one I use because I did put batteries in here. It didn't last very long at all. Yeah. So I keep these fairy lights around because I just like to have them. And if I did want to have a get together outside, I mean, I could put these out. That'd be fun. Just have lights everywhere. Let me see if I can get this back in here. There we go. And then I'll put the remote in there. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here's the dealio on what I'm going to do today. I've got 2 bins. You know, I've got those 3 bins. I have the big one at the bottom. Let's see if we can see it. I got the big one at the bottom. I got this one. This is my second one. And then my third one, the one is on top, I put here. I like to have things in here that I use all the time. That when if I'm standing out here getting ready and using my windows as my mirror at the park or wherever, all I have to do is open up the lid, and I've got my makeup and lotion, got my hair products. 2 things I have in here that I don't need in here. One is my lockbox. And I use this for my firearm when I go to a state that you have to lock them up. In some states, let's just say California is one of them, where you have to, this has to be locked up, and then your ammo has to be in a separate area too. So it's a lockbox. But you know what? I don't need this right here. So I think I'm gonna do some switching over of some of my things. Burt's Bees, yeah. This is a great, they put out great boxes. Oh my gosh. But these are cords that I might need, all kinds of connecting cords and devices. And I just keep them in here, but I don't need this all the time either. So I think I'm gonna take this out of this bin and put into my second bin. I use my brush, and I've actually been putting this in here. Sometimes there's a little straggly hair that sticks in there. I have to clean it out each time. I don't like hair in my van. Ooh, I've mentioned that many times. I don't like hair in here. And so I've just been putting it in a baggie. Got my scarves. And I showed my wig stand. This is pretty cool if you haven't seen it. I've been wearing more wigs now, and I did buy a brand new one. I haven't revealed it yet. I'll reveal it soon. But this is a wig stand. and I'll show it to you again. And I bought it specifically, it looked like it had good reviews, and I bought this specifically so that obviously I don't want this just sitting up all the time, but so I can take it down very easy. There we go. This goes in here. There we go. And then this fits in here. And you can make it tall or short. And this is the kind of material, it's like a lacy material that's been, looks like it's been glued on. And when the wig sits on there, the cap of the wig, it holds tight, it doesn't. And it works. I can sit in here and kind of, you know, get my wig ready to go, comb it just a little bit. And yeah. So, I just wanted to show this to you again. But so this I want to have kind of handy. This would be like things that I'm going to use every day. Well, I'm not going to wear a wig every day, but. And I did buy 2 of these. These are, and this is Velcro on there to when you have your hair all pulled back. Then you put this on and you pull this all the way back so that, you know, your hair is completely out of the way. And then this is a non-grip kind of substance so the cap won't move on it. Although I find that, this is for a scarf too, I do find that they still kind of slip though. So I don't know if I got the wrong kind or if do they slip, and you can leave a comment. Do they slip anyways even when you have one of these, or I don't know. Let me put this. It's fun wearing a wig. I did have, I mean, if I mention your comments, I'm not making fun, but I did get a comment once, so I mention them every once in a while, that said, I don't know why anybody would want to wear a wig. They thought, you know, just go with your regular hair. Well, I mean, you know, tell that to Dolly Parton. Yeah, she wears wigs, doesn't she? And then guys wear toupees. And the Wig Studio One, I noticed there is a whole section for guys' wigs. I mean, they're looking good now. And I only wear the synthetic wigs. Cindy had told me that they're too hard to maintain. I mean, they can cost up to $2,000 for a human hair wig, so, and they're hard to maintain, and yeah. So Cynthia, they have such good wigs out now. Most of the wigs that I have, I think, are Raquel Welch wigs, but anyways, this is what I'm going to keep here. Here's something I keep on in this bin, always ready to go. These are the vinyl gloves. They fit wonderful. These are my favorite. I don't want the powdered one, but these fit perfect. And I like to have these handy in case I have to pick up something that's really gross outside, or I'm going to check the fluids of my van, or just something like that. I like to have these handy. Oh, these are powdered. They're little powdered. They're leaving some powder on my black hands. Now these, just more hair stuff, I guess. Bands. Hair bands. Yeah. There we go. I threw my hair in front of you guys. We're all just friends, right? Now, these are my astronomy binoculars. These are fantastic. If you like to stargaze, yes. They're very heavy though. They're big and they're heavy. Do I need these every day? No. I think I'm going to take, we'll see. I think I'm going to take them out of this bin and see what I can fit in this bin. I put my mosquito netting in here. I think what I want to do is have cut this. I want to have this ready to go. Yeah, I just haven't taken it out yet. There we go. Get this out. Yeah, I liked it. This is cloth material, like, and it's mosquito netting. It keeps the mosquitoes out. I think I'll just keep it in here. And I want to have this handy. These I have for my stickers. I'm going to keep these in here. I'll keep these in here. This is my book. Let me do a plug. How to Live in a Minivan, the Minivan Leeway. You can get an ebook or paperback on Amazon. Yes. And it's got lists in here. It's got from A to Z how to live in your minivan. And it's not just about getting ready to be a nomad. It's also about beyond some tips on being a nomad. So there you go. There's my plug. This is another book I carry around, Bushcraft 101. I like to have this handy. I also have this ebook, but I like to have this handy in case I need it and the grid goes down or whatever. Yeah, it's got good stuff in here. Here's my envelopes that I send your magnets in. Big envelopes for stickers. These are business cards. There you go. Got quite a few of these. There we go. This is a big sticker. That's me. Let me just show another one. I like that one with the flag. Yeah, sticker. That's a large sticker. There's the purple stickers. The smaller stickers. Magnets. Yes. Magnets. So I like to keep these here. I'm not going to use these every day. I think this I can get rid of. This is a power pack. I think it's to power up one of my, I think my Jackery. Or the Okmo, maybe. The Okmo. Cordage. These things are for craft. Got my knife. Yeah, these things I don't need every day. I don't need these every day. I think I'm going to keep this. I think I'm going to put this over here. So, I'm going to transfer a few things. This one, I'm going to get out of here. I'm just showing you how I do this. You know, when you start bringing other things in, you have to make decisions on where you're going to put those things. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going to kind of go through a few things, rearrange things, and get myself organized. I've added a few things in, and I got to do it with my hats too, because I just added in 3 new hats. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and you give me such encouragement. I want to encourage you also, but you give me encouragement. And here's an encouragement I want to give you. You need to do what's right for you. Is a nomad life for you? Is it for everybody? No. Is it for you? I don't know. That's something that you have to decide. But I do want you to get rid of that and start going forward. Go to your future. Create your future. Vision your future. Are you going to envision yourself as a nomad? Possibly. If you think that makes you feel really good and you feel like that's right, let's go. And seriously, I know it's a plug for my book, but the book will get you started from A to Z, and I've got the best list and the best suggestions for you making your own list. Also, I've got instructions on from A to Z, getting yourself going. So with that, I'm going to say I love you. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps me. And if you want some of these stickers I showed you and things like that, go to minivan-lee.com or minivanlee.com and order it. And my book's on there too. So, bye.